to my running and I'm so far from my home. Oh, mama, I can hear you.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Samaje Perine on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give on second, it's Brown. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Burrow to the air now. Hits his running back. The play picks up about 6 yards as he stops, and that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
It's a gain of 6.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. All right, here we go. Second down. Burrow. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Here we go.
Air it out on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. The inside give to Dowdle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first. Well, he is happy to take a backseat in favor of getting the win last week, Brock, but we all know receivers, right? I think he'd like a few more catches in this one.
Yeah, books have been written about certain receivers that want their touches. And when you produce, you're going to get more touches.
Brought in close to the 8. They're not going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First and goal, Warren. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Back to Warren. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Can't manage even a yard on second and goal, and they'll have third and goal from the 5.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Now Rodgers on third and goal. Escapes the pocket. Great work to keep this play alive, and this is going to be caught. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, the second score that he has brought in this season. Well, these guys ripped off 2 wins to begin the season, Brock. They rip off a touchdown on the opening series here as they try to keep those winning ways alive.
Doesn't it kind of feel like there's always a handful of teams who make a bid for 3-0, but this is the week that just somehow, some way trips them up? Well, they'll need to continue scoring like that to avoid it.
Boswell is good on the extra points. They go up 7-0 here early. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is Piran. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock, continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up. To throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes, third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jamel Dean makes the play. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offense of scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, this is Piran. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 2nd and 5. Here's Brown again. He only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. They stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
A lot of space ahead. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. It'll be 1st down Bengals.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Throwing is Burrow. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, that's the latest example, Brock. They're trying different things offensively, but still have yet to figure this one out.
And that 0 up on the scoreboard, it just starts to stare at you. When you're in this kind of a rut and can't get going and you just want to put points on the board, hey, I understand that shot.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
On the move, headed right. That's going to be caught by Washington. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
That right there, that's exactly how you coach a tight end to be the safety valve. You got to keep working back to the football, give that QB the big target, and help him find a completion when not much else was open.
Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that is going to be good for a Steelers 1st down.
That's
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First down from the 42. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. The Steelers leading the way here in Acrisure. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Rodgers set to pass. Buys time, rolling right. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
17-yard line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Rodgers to throw, 2nd down. Left side pulled in. He loses the football. Now the Bengals have it. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
As a quarterback, you're really trying as best you can, Kate, to find those windows where your man's got some space after the catch, because the last thing you want to do is throw him into a big hit. Yeah, I know that fumble goes on the receiver's record, but that QB, he feels responsible.
Pass caught along the sideline by Gesicki. And it looks like he picks up around 3 before this takes him out of bounds.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He completes it in traffic. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that's going to be good for Bengals' 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals
Now Burrow.
1st down.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 5 on the catch. 5 still to go on 2nd down. Burrow back to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's fielded at the 14. All right, so we're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Dante Kent with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Dante Kent on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. Caught by Fryermuth. Has some daylight through the 40. Defense gets to him, shoves him out. Gain of about 16 before they did so. And that is good for Pittsburgh. First down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Bengals' 47-yard line.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Warren here from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work and playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second down, it's Rogers. He finds Fryermuth over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Rogers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. Just continuing to grind down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves two purposes, right, Kate? Number one, it helps you build, hopefully, some points on that board. But just as importantly, you're playing keep away, and that other side's not getting to touch the rock.
Working on second down. Rogers. Drops this underneath to Warren. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Dowdle does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough.
And he's in for the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Sent right down the middle and good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Steelers 41, Bengals 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is Pirine. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At their own
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The second down throw from Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down this big gain downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. straight ahead. It's Brown. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go.
It is there, and that breaks up the completion. Quick reaction there to apply that contact. That's going to force 3rd and goal. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. He's got it. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson at the point after.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental.
Back in collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Cameron Hayward. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. A give left side to Brown. And he gets him around 6 there. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
And we won't have another snap. That is the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. Welcome back, football fans. 3rd down now as we begin our final quarter. Throwing is Burrow. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This one's not looking good, and it won't be. Short or too far left. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the 4th.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Caught by Washington, left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the counter, Dowdle. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And now the Bengals have it. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
26,
Rodgers off the play action. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying it left side. Dowdle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. When they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Michael Pittman Jr., a 17-yard score. Boswell to add the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead grows by 1.
28, Bengals 13. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is Pirine. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. One play action here. Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much down into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has him almost 30 yards on a big play. First down coming up. Burrow on the play action. He's got it. What a throw. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now. You don't come up with that onside kick.
Bengals 20. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On a return, this is Pirine. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. downfield. It's Chase. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Jamar Chase. A gain of 33 yards.
Offense going audible this time.
First down, Bengals.
Here's Burrow. Ooh, he had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's second down coming up. Now Burrow. Gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And it'll be first down Bengals. Couldn't get the play off in time. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Bengals facing a 15-point deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Burrow to the air now. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Complete to Jamar Chase. Touchdown,
Extra point try coming, and this would importantly make it a 1-score game. And it's up and good, and they've moved back within a possession here in this fourth quarter.
Steelers 35, Bengals 27.
Down inside 2 minutes now. They're going to line up to try the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Left side pulled in by Pittman. Tackle finally comes in well downfield. That's a gain of about 26. And that's going to give the Steelers the first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll go with Dowdle on a run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
At the 17-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they find him after just a yard. And it's third down.
Ryan Cook on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Boswell to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they add another to their lead.
Steelers 42, Bengals 27.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On a return, this is Pirine. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It is caught left side. He's going to be forced down after he picks up about 19 yards. And that's going to be good for Bengals first down.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The first down pass.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers.